So you want to start with no oil or cream because you want to get a little bit of friction. So you're going to start with your whole palm and make large motions all around from the scar kind of up to the rib cage, moving around all of this fascia. And you can see how I'm getting a little bit deep. So I'm not just surface or moving along the skin surface, but I'm actually moving tissues on themselves. You might decide that you want to get a little deeper into underneath the pelvic bone. You can come in here. If there's anything tender or tight, you can stay there for a moment. You can also get up under the ribs. So getting into some of the more of the musculature, but mainly making huge circles around the scar and around the belly. Then making those smaller. If you feel any tightness when you're doing this to yourself, you can sort of stay on those areas. And you were saying you feel tight kind of in here. Is that right?
Right side more than left.
Yeah. You can kind of work those areas a little bit more. So you're starting big, coming down to small. And you're starting with, so then you get really small and you come in, all of the next movements, you're gonna be going across the scar above, below, and on. So you're gonna start with small circles above. And again, you're pressing down deep so you can get a little stretch of that skin and fascia. And then you're gonna work your way back in the opposite direction. The next technique is gonna be skin stretching. So you're gonna go basically north to south. So you'll press in, stretch up a little bit. You can even add a little tug if that's okay with you. And then you pull down, same thing, stretch. And again, you're working across the top of the scar, below the scar, and across the scar. Then the last technique, this is going to be the most intense, and you can do this kind of in any of this fascia and tissue, but I'm going to just work around the scar. So it's skin rolling. This is definitely the most intense, so let me know. So you're going to pick up the skin, sort of the superficial layer, and work your hands across while maintaining that picking up feeling. So you're kind of rolling the skin. And sometimes you might be at a point where you can't even really pick it up. And that's fine. Work those other techniques, seeing if you can get a little bit more mobility over a couple of weeks and then move into this one. This is definitely the most intense. We worked from large to small, and now we're gonna go from small to big. So at this point, if you want to use any oil, lotion, anything like that, you can go ahead and grab that. And then you're gonna work from those smaller circles around the scar into those bigger circles. Just sort of finishing off with whatever oil you want to use. There's plenty out there, or you can just simply use like coconut oil.